This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at Celtic Warriors Gym. Delighted to be joined with Cathal Crowley. Cathal, the gym's buzzing here today. Obviously, I think everybody's saying in interviews as well. Like, what a time to obviously be in the gym. Obviously, I know we're doing a bit of a media day today, and probably that's why everybody's vocal. But just over 2 weeks to fight number 4 as a pro. I'm sure you just can't wait to get back in there.
Yeah, there's some buzz around the place now. Lots of fights. Seven fighters from the gym fighting on the same weekend, so we're all buzzing. We're all thriving off each other. It's a great vibe up here in the gym, and yeah, I can't wait for fourth outing as a pro, and hopefully be my best outing.
Last time out, obviously you were able to fight in Cork. I think that was your homecoming in Cork. Was that right?
My last fight was my second fight in Cork. I fought in July 1st in Cork, and then I fought in October as well. My last fight. It was great to have fights in Cork. It was something I didn't think I would be able to do when I turned over 18 months ago.
Cork's obviously thriving. Obviously, we know with Spike, they obviously thank for a lot of that, obviously down through the years. But we're obviously seeing the resurgence, obviously, of Callum Walsh, obviously over in America. Seems like he's maybe going to come home to Cork and stuff this year. Does that give you an extra buzz? Maybe did you know that 2024 you can maybe have another fight in Cork? You obviously have to get Galway out of the way first of all. But do you look ahead to things like that and going, I want to be part of any Cork night that happens?
Yeah, definitely. There's a great buzz around Cork. Lots of pros coming out of Cork. Myself, Spike, Tommy Hyde, Callum Walsh, Stephen Cairns, Danny Keaton, just to name a few. And the place is buzzing. So hopefully, if Callum Walsh can bring some of the buzz he has over in America back to Cork and have a homecoming show, I definitely love to be on that show.
I think everybody would. It's sort of nearly becoming like the same sort of appeal that Katie has. He's obviously having a storm in America, UFC and Dana White behind him. Who wouldn't want to be involved in anything to do with the UFC if they come to Ireland?
Yeah, definitely be a massive opportunity for the fighters that get the opportunity to fight on the UFC Fight Pass. It's a global platform, and Dana White obviously is a big, powerful man like in the combat sports world. So it'd be great to have him over in Cork and watch me fight if I hopefully get on it.
Obviously, 3-0 with 2 stoppages so far as a pro. How would you would you probably like to have been busier so far? Obviously, I know you had only 2 fights last year. Do you sort of look at how thriving the Irish boxing scene is at the moment? Do you know that you're obviously going to have 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 fights this year?
Yeah, definitely. I only had 3 fights so far. I would love to have more. I was meant to have a fight in Waterford, but it fell through last minute in April last year. But yeah, definitely the start of this year is anything to go by. There's going to be lots and lots of shows and lots of opportunities this year for me to get 4 or 5 outings in Ireland, which is great.
And you're looking towards obviously Celtic and Irish titles, obviously from McAnelny's promotion clip that obviously put out. Is it light heavyweight you're going to campaign at, sort of going into title contention? Where are you going to campaign?
No, I'm going to campaign at super middleweight for hopefully Celtic or Irish title sometime this year. At that super middleweight, that'd be my goal for the year.
There's obviously plenty of super middleweights. I was saying to Reece there as well. He says he couldn't make super middleweight. He says he'd probably need to have to cut a leg or so off. But obviously, I know Tommy Hyde obviously fights Craig McCarthy for the Celtic belt just over 2 weeks' time. Like, what a division you're part of there, and everybody seems to take fights domestically as well. So you know when you get to that stage of title fights, it's going to be easy to happen.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's like 12 super middleweights ranked on BoxRec at the moment, and as you said, the domestic scene is buzzing, and the fights get made, like Irish lads fight Irish lads as super middleweight is what it looks like. So hopefully I can get involved in one of those domestic dust-ups later this year.
And obviously in Galway in 2 weeks' time, obviously a different venue for yourself. Obviously you fought in Dublin, you've obviously fought at home in Cork. Is it sort of like a road show for Cathal Crowley, obviously getting the experience, sort of different wee parts? We obviously had the Galway show for Ciara Malloy last year. The place was absolutely buzzing from start to finish. You're looking forward to a new venue to take it all in?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. I seen some of the commentary from that night, and it was like a horse racing commentary. The gaff seemed like there was a good buzz around the place. Everyone was excited. So hopefully the same thing can happen now again, 16th of March. And get the crowd behind me and put on a good performance. I'll have a good few people coming up from Cork to support me. I'd like to thank them. People who bought tickets off me, I'd like to thank them. The support is always appreciated. So yeah, can't wait to get up to Galway and show up my stuff.
And what can we expect from you? Obviously, if you've been working on anything different, obviously in the gym, what can we expect from you in 2 weeks' time?
So in 2 weeks' time, I'll be doing my first 8-rounder, and so the most rounds I've done so far as a pro is 4 rounds. So I hope you keep it under the 4 rounds if I can. So I'll be going out there and looking for the stoppage within the 8 rounds and put on an explosive show.
Is it one of them when you're stepping up the 8 rounds the first time? I know you're going to want stoppages and everything else, but you sort of have to make sure you don't go too gun-ho too early. Sort of you get an opponent in the ropes, you're sort of going, you sort of weigh it up the odds and going, I'm going to go to stop this guy or is he going to make me blow the tank? Do you sort of have to be cautious of that, or I guess that's what Pascal's job's going to be in the corner?
Yeah, like I'm sparring 8 and 10 rounds, so like I know I have the gas tank doing some very high intensity 8 and 10 round spars this camp, so I know I have the gas tank, and I'm going to go out there looking for the finish, but obviously like I'm not going to overlook for it. I'm going to box smart, and the finish will come when I box to the best of my ability. So that's it.
Well, listen, thanks very much for your time. Obviously, we'll be there in Galway, obviously on the night, so obviously we'll get to see you in action, and we'll obviously no doubt catch up with you afterwards whenever you move to 4-0.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks.
Cheers, Cathal. Thank you.